live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Justin Steele. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fought off foul.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Ohtani went deep in his most recent game.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slider misses outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie to hit. Slice down the right side. One out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Horner. On to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Freeman hits it in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Nabs it, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Wrigley Field, and towing the slab, Roki Sasaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
There's a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. John Birdie at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Inside, just missed. That's inside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Seiya.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second and final game of the series. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cubs leave 1. We played an inning. No score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Miguel Rojas. First pitch misses. Rojas, in his 11th season, 36 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on an 8-game hitting streak.
First pitch, not close. Second inning here, no score. And misses inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. That's to third. Birdie. Now a jump throw. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Man at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And that one missing low.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Michael.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. And another ball. Swing and a foul out of play. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one wrapped foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Amaya will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a bouncer towards third. And that goes foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. New inning getting started. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
Steele back to work. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Inside, ball 2. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up. Here's Kike Hernandez. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Ground ball to the right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Now back to
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that is out of play.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that's way high. And 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next one in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So a man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, got it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Two balls, 1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Way high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner getting ready to hit.
Horner.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Sasaki over to first, and he's back safely. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Strike 3. Roki gets the K.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
So up now for Chicago, John Birdie struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And there's a base hit to left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder.
In half up to hit. Fly to left his first time. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Miguel Rojas. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The Cubs leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. And now 2-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Upstairs.
Okay.
Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He popped out his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To Horner at second for 1, and that's 2. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Dansby Swanson stands in. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. And 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman under it. And makes the grab. 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Miguel Amaya. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. That one way outside. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas tosses to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one off the mark. 2-0. The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Edman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strike.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Edman around second. Throw into third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one misses in the dirt. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Nico Horner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering way upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates up and loosening in the pen. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Three and 2.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now it's going to be John Birdie. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside move to second for Armstrong. Dives back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle, Rojas. Handles, throws to first. He's out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle
Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. Steele back to work. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Foul ball there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That one almost got him.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Inside. And it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Slider clips the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 2.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Misses inside, and that's ball 2. There's a strike. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And here's a 3-2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike one.
One ball.
Threw that
one strike.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hard on the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Bush.
So digging in, Michael Bush. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's going to be Will Smith. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now, Andy Pajes. That one's in there, 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And the tying run is on base.
The center fielder.
One gone runner at first. Tommy Edman now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. And there's the strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
A little bit low. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. To third might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Brazier won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Number
Chicago
43
Cubs,
gets the call from the pen.
Number 43, Luke Reynolds.
Kike Hernandez, the next to hit. Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Edman off of first with 2 away. Fouled off down the right side. This one in the air. Bush under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fastball for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Amaya now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
One strike.
Just off the inside edge. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it remains 2-2. Inside, just missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Center field. Edman going after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Crow Armstrong up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hit in the air out to center field. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Clips the corner, 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And that's in the dirt. Here's a 2-2. Oh, he gloves it. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here is Freddie Freeman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a foul ball. one outside and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. In time to Bush, and Freeman is retired. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and our score remains 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lake Trinan. Well, one-run game. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out to center. Edman in position. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman,
John Birdie digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Trinan, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And now Kyle Tucker. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boot.
Trinan picks over. Birdie back in on a dive. Birdie, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Hernandez has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And the first offering is not close.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction of the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Check on the runner. Birdie back in on a dive. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Chicago
and
Cubs,
on the mound, the closer, Porter Hodge.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hernandez swings through it for strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Will Smith now at the plate. Pitches in the dirt. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. One strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to as a ball player 3 games or 4 games, but you split, you feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was a tie. We got to win, and we're out of here.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.